Alright, good luck to the players. There will be one small warm-up. I'm quickly explaining the format to you. Fizzouille. Fizzouille. How is that a Fizzouille? How? How is that Fizzouille? How? Whatever. It's French. I'm not gonna ask there. And hello, Mental Strider. But then it's Fizzouille. Or Fizzouille. Alright, but welcome guys to the second semifinal. So only French players are in here. Fizzouille or Fizzouille. Then we have Speedself, SLI and Nico who will fight out for 2 positions in the grand final. Where we already have our spots. There will be Nathan and also Danisos, the clear favorite to take it all home. That will fight it out for a cash prize of €90. But firstly, let's focus onto this match. So Speedself right now leading the race. Nico on 2nd position. And then we have SLI on 3rd. I still don't have a hotkey for the other player. So maybe should go into the follow all cam. Oh, there we go. There's Fizzouille. Speedself is leading SLI with almost a snipe, but Nico finishing a bit earlier. And SLI getting only 3rd position. I'm quickly explaining the format to you. So we have 8 multi-style maps that will be played. We're gonna start with a grass map. And every map is being played 3 times. But there's a point of 100. So once a player has reached this point of 100 points, he has the Finders mode attached to his name. And the top 2 positions will make it into the grand final. The 3rd and 4th position are eliminated. The points repetition, as you can see, is 10, 6, 4 and 3 points. And let's go into the next round. Yeah, sure, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to be done with it before 16, that I can cast the Benelux Cup, because I already made a negotiation with Hector that I am not casting the first round of it. I want to be done with the tournament before 16, if that is possible. Let's just see how this goes here, but I can understand that. Like 10, 15 minutes, it's fine for me. SLI winning the round this time, getting himself a better position than in the previous round where he almost sniped away the 2nd place from Nico, who gets 2nd again. Speedself with only 3 points. And then Fizzouille with 4 points in this round and only 7 thus far. But definitely a good and close match at the moment. So I still don't know how to... I still don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. I'm gonna butcher it every time. So don't really think that I will pronounce it correctly. My apologies, of course. But hey, it is what it is. And SLI with a beautiful outside grass line. That's what you have to do. This, of course, is the grass map. Yeah, this is the grass map. A very nice map to play. But only if you master it. It needs a lot of practice to do that. It looks very easy though, but it's hard to estimate how much your car is sliding out. And also when you hold the gears, Nico has lost again. You see how much speed he lost there. SLI just with miles more speed. And Nico failing the ending. Fizzouille failing the ending. Speedself failing the ending. What is happening? Oh my god, no! Everyone failing the ending here. What is happening? Fizzouille. Fizzouille. How can you have how can you have O, I, L and E after each other? Like, what is that? Fizzouille. Dude, it feels French, man. Fizzouille. I will probably forget it. And hello, Birdie. So we're gonna go into map number 2, which is Exoplanet, the tag map. So it seems to be the same map order as on the first semifinal. World record is a 46.01 by Kerberos. And we've seen a 0.18 by Danisos on the previous match. 18 flat, it was 0.180. So again, a small warm-up before we're gonna start with the first round on Exoplanet. Again, there are only 3 rounds per map, because we have 8 maps in the map pool. SLI leads the race, Speedself on second, Nico on third, and then we have... I'm trying it. Fizzouille on P number 4. I'm gonna copy that. Okay, approaching the midsection of the map. Nico in last, SLI in second position, then Speedself on first with a great start. Speedself also a very versatile player, and he is showing that as well here. Maybe he was struggling a bit on the grass map to find himself the best lines, and also the ending didn't look so well for him, but Speedself is leading ahead of SLI, who also got himself a good ending. Speedself with the insta DNF after the round, feeling very confident here, 46.53, so that is also only 0.5 away from the world record, and Speedself with that coming closer to SLI. So we have our clear favorites here by the looks of it. Fizzouille and also Nico are a bit behind, so both Soma members could get eliminated here. And also, QDC, you have asked me if I'm gonna cast the CPS. I don't think that I will cast so, as I already said in the DMs beforehand, because there is the Benelux Cup, where the grand final is at 8:30. So I'm not I would probably not be able to cast this one. So Speedself with a good start. Fizzouille on second position. Nico coming a bit closer though. No, I cannot. It's correlating. I cannot cast it, else I would have done so. Or when are the matches scheduled? Maybe you can tell me that. Speedself again winning the race. Nico on second. Fizzouille on P number 3, and then SLI struggling a bit. So now we have a new leader. It is Speedself leading with 39 points, so 6 points out of SLI. They will probably correlate. Nah, they will overlap. The grand final is at 21:30, and there is probably no match at 19:45. But I'll rather take a break and play a bit of Kaki or something. Okay, Nico with a no slide. SLI also with a bad start. Fizzouille in the lead. And where's Speedself? Speedself is not on my hotkeys. That is unfortunate. Speedself now leading because we have a lot of mistakes. And what is happening in this round? SLI now in the second position, or in second place, because everyone else has made a mistake. Also him, but he has crashed the least. So Speedself with a perfect map, winning 3 out of 3 rounds, 46.7. Not even the fastest time that we have seen. SLI on second, Fizzouille on P number 3, and Nico on 4th. QDC, we're gonna cast next week. Don't worry about that. I'll definitely cast next week with you. Don't worry about that. So, Speedself with 49 points leading the race, or the match. Speedself is doing a great job. And now we have the next map, the RPG map, Black Line. But will you find the black line on this map or not? Or will you find the red line and make a lot of mistakes? Or make no mistakes, huh? Maybe you found your own line, who knows? But doing a no slide is not that nice. But hey, let's go into the first round. Black line it is. World record is a 55.26 by Cabros, who is still not playing, unfortunately. Would be quite cool. Would have been quite cool if he had played the match or the tournament, but he's not doing so. But we have Fizzouille leading the race. Speedself is behind SLI on that third position, but Nico is pushing it. But both of those Soma members need some speed. So far they're on third and fourth position. Speedself with a great approach. over that balancing section, but this will not be the last one. Now the start uphill, very important to get yourself no airtime. Also here, get a lot of speed. Speedself is not getting himself a lot of speed in this one. So he didn't get speed himself. And with that falling down, but we also see SLI with a mistake. Fizzouille just has to survive the ending, and he will not do so. So Speedself is getting himself 10 points again. Nico on second, SLI on third. And Fizzouille on P number 4, throwing away a 10-pointer. Feels bad, man. Into the next round we go. As I said, there are only 3 rounds per map, with the second map being played right now. The third, dude, what am I talking about? It's the third map being played. Dude, I still think that I died this night and I woke up in a parallel universe because I slept so long. That's how I feel. I'm still not awake after 14 hours of sleep. It's incredible. Dude, I don't know what's happening today. I hope that I will be more focused after this match in the grand final. So SLI leading the race. Then we have Nico and Fizzouille on second and third. But it is SLI now winning the round after making a mistake. And that previous round, Nico staying barely ahead out of Speedself. So very important 6 points for him. And Fizzouille on that 4th position. Man, am I the only one who got knocked out from that booster shot that much? Because I was laying in bed for literally 2 days and had a terrible headache, you know, was cold and warm at the same time, sweating for 2 days. Literally. This one got me quite good. Okay, so Fizzouille with a first mistake. Speedself in first, SLI with a better line though by the looks of it, exits way more to the left there, but Speedself comes back. Also Nico with a good approach. So quite nice for Nico that he is on second place, clipping that transition, and also it was SLI making that mistake. Nico not going for a neo slide there, so losing out on a lot of speed with that. And Speedself will most likely win that round, but never say never, there's still the ending. And the balance part before that. Not this one, but you can also mess up this one, but this one here. But Speedself is clearing this one quite nicely. Let's see from Nico's perspective, is he gonna make that? Yes, he is! Nico on second, and Speedself with that extending his lead. Fizzouille on third. And then we have SLI so far behind here, maybe just practicing the parts, and he has accepted his fate that he is gonna get himself that 3-pointer. So SLI with 3 points in this round, unfortunately. So you lose a little bit of ground towards Speedself. And also Nico and Fizzouille were coming a bit closer. Okay, we're gonna go into the next map. It's the dirt one. We have the dirt one coming up. Fizzouille has to push it a little bit more. He's at 33 points just after 9 rounds. That is not that good for him, concerning that he really is so far behind already. So, you know, he has got himself, the minimum is 27 points that he could have gotten in those rounds. So only 6 more points than the lowest possible points. That is not that nice. But let's go to the dirt map by Slace. A very good map to drive if you like dirt, of course. And Speedself is a very versatile player. So I think that he can, or he's capable of winning every round on this map. But there's also SLI, who is very strong on this, as well as Nico, who you should never underestimate. and Fizzouille. I don't know so much about him, but I mean, he's made it to the second semi-final, so he should be good to go as well. SLI with a mistake, so Nico comes a bit closer. And Speedself now having such a huge lead. But he's still going for that risky jump. He makes it, and Nico doesn't make it. That was a... well, that was not even an attempt. Oh no. Nico with 3 points. Fizzouille on second place, SLI on third. And Nico, as I said, only 3 points in this round. Feels bad, man. SLI up to 60 points with that. And Speedself 83 points. So he could get himself finalist mode if he wins 2 more rounds. He could make it. Let's go into the next round. Oh, Speedself into the pole he goes. So he will not be finalist in this on this map. Yeah. And also Fizzouille with a mistake. SLI and also Nico are the only 2 players left in this race. Nico losing the gear though. So there you can see how detrimental that is if you lose a gear on dirt, especially on this map where you really want to hold the gear. Gear number 4. Nico has lost his gear on that next turn as well. So this is just stacking up. Also here, losing the gear. And SLI wins the race with a 46.89. A safe time. And there's the prediction. True. After I went offline yesterday, I remember that. Oh no, guys. Oh no, oh no. Speedself cannot make it into finalist mode, but he can extend his lead yet again. Or cannot extend because he was in the lead for a larger margin already. Fizzouille with a mistake, SLI and also Nico both with mistakes as well. So this is Speedself's chance to win the race. And with that coming back and get himself some juicy points, a juicy 10-pointer. As SLI is cruising on second position. Looking quite good. Losing the gear though before the jump. SLI still making that ending jump. That was quite brave to go for that one. Because you usually can only make that jump when you hold your gear. Unless you have a very precise angle that you are holding. Dude, I'm gonna quickly disable the automated ads because they are ruining the casting experience. Let me quickly do that. Affiliate. Ads. There we go. I'm manually running them. Because I don't want to have ads when there's literally a finalist round coming up. That is not good. So my apologies for everyone who has received an ad. But I think you will not miss out on anything. And hello Alex, by the way, and hello everyone else in the chat. Nice seeing all of you guys. Let's go to the next map. Planet Side 3. So as I said, guys, the stadium is inside of this planet. So the map is taking place in the Trackmania universe. I just have to make that joke. Yeah, I just have to make that joke. But hey, let's focus on the match. Speedself needs a 3rd position to make it into finalist mode. And SLI is still far away, but he can elevate himself up into finalist mode if he gets a victory in 2 rounds and then a 3rd place in the remaining round on this map. So the start, quite interesting. You don't really have a lot of speed slides here because the angle is important, that you don't get airtime, so no room for SDs. Up until after this wall ride, or this wall ride that ends in a smooth section. You have the first couple of speed slides here, and if you're above 600 kilometers per hour, you can initiate a speed slide with oversteering. Also here you don't want to do one, but then in this sector, smooth driving is required. Not get yourself an overslide. Right now SLI leads the race ahead of Speedself, so this is looking great for the French player. So, I mean, indeed, every player in this match is French. Not like the first match where it has been Nathan, who was Belgian, and also Wuffeli. What did I just see? And Wuffeli, who is from Finland. So Speedself takes the PayPal transaction there. SLI and Fizzouille have made that same mistake. Or was it Nico? I don't know. But both have made similar mistakes. This happened so fast. But Speedself now finalist. Good luck. So getting a free round here. He is getting the free round indeed. And denying some points to the others, which is always very nice. We see the out or the slide that happens when you're too fast and you cannot control it. SLI has shown us how to not do it. That you should not go for a speed slide there or not oversteer, else you are dead. Speedself also dying in this round, steering in a bit too early. And now Fizzouille versus Nico. Both of the Soma members are betting it out for the 10 points. So they are not quite dead yet in this tournament. They can still make something happen. Nico leading the race. Fizzouille with a bit more speed though. But it doesn't seem to be enough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait. Nah, it's not enough. It's 0.03 of a second. But still a great round between both of them. A 102.12 is also not the worst time that we have seen on this map. The world record is a 101.30 by Snicksto, the Evo player. We'll probably play, or his Evo team, they will play against Numalop. No, wait, Numalops? Oh no, Air Silver. Evo is not playing, right? Air Silver versus Numalops, I think it is. And then it is Evo who's playing for third place against Shift. I think so. I think that's the case. But well, let's go into the next and already last round. So maps are very fast paced here with only 3 rounds that will be played. We have Fizzouille leading. Nico, also not too far behind, as well as SLI, but where's Speedself? Speedself 0.6 away, and he will most certainly be happy if this map is over, but also a bit unhappy that everyone has thrown this round in the round where he was not finalist. Who's gonna win this one? It is Nico on first, Fizzouille on second, and then we have SLI only getting himself 4 points, but with that, he's up to 90 points, so he only needs to win one more round to make it into finalist mode himself. But let's go on to the next map, which is the LOL map, if I was recalling it correctly. Yep, A Day in Holidays by Banano. It's the Multi-Style Cup. It's a competition which has 8 different maps. So we have seen the full tier map, now we're seeing the LOL map, and then there's also a grass, RPG, ice, dirt, tech, and a mixed style map. So there are just different map styles that will be played. And it's played in cup mode. So definitely a very interesting format. So this one is the LOL map, as I've already said, with an ice transition at the start where you cannot really gain a lot of time. SLI has taken it a bit more conservatively, but still he is only 0.3 away, make it 0.2 even. I thought he has not the best amount of speed there, but Speedself has made that mistake. Then do the plastic bounce and get yourself a lot of speed, or Fizzouille with a very direct approach, but look at that, SLI coming closer. Where's Nico? Nico also not too far behind. And then you have the jump to the right here, where you can release, and as SLI is doing it perfectly. So So he leads the race. And then the last part of the track, there is a little bit of a red booster attached for the safe way where you can go for. Nico has made that mistake. You have to go for a double respawn then. But SLI wins the round, and with that we have the double final situation between them. So it is SLI denying Speedself the victory. But of course Speedself also has made a mistake very early on in this race. Fizzouille finishing. Then we have Nico finishing on third. And Speedself. Not sure where he is. But maybe he has DNF'd. Yeah, he has. Alright. Next round coming up. Double final situation between SLI and Speedself for that grand final. Of course, we still have 2 more slots to go. But that of course means if one of them wins, that also Nico and Fizzouille come dangerously closer. Speedself has hit the pole in the previous round, but not doing it now, and gets himself a beautiful transition. Look at the speed from Speedself. He's just zooming here. He's zooming into the lead. He's 0.6 ahead. That is a great start from Speedself. Just accumulating so much speed from the booster. It's so important to get yourself that so well. SLI and also Speedself both with a mistake. But Speedself magically still in the mix and in the lead. But Fizzouille coming closer. And with that, finding himself in the lead. Speedself has nothing to lose. Will he risk the ending or not? Fizzouille is gonna get it. Speedself with more speed. But Speedself, it will not be enough for him to make it. So Fizzouille on first position, 78 points, Nico at 89, and we have no winner thus far. So a great round, but Speedself would have had it if he just saved the jump there, the flip, by not releasing as much. And now Speedself has the next chance here. Fizzouille with a mistake. Speedself, I think, has barely touched as well. But now Speedself doesn't get it too well. Nico with an illegal transition there, hitting the turbine, the turbo block there. And magically not losing speed. So he is indeed leading the race. SLI is behind him, but too far behind. And we have no winner thus far. Nico is on first position, and he will most likely take home the victory. No! Oh, what doing? What doing, dude? SLI makes it to the grand final, but with a huge PayPal transaction there from one of the Soma members, which is quite unfortunate. But hey, things like that, they just happen. They indeed just happen. Let's go to, not the last map, but maybe the last map. The mixed-style map, Through Hills. First time I was reading the title, I thought it was Tough Hills, but it is Through Hills. So the mixed-style map consisting of different underground or different surfaces. We have, of course, no road, then you have plastic here. And also an ice section at the end, a sausage finish. This map has everything. So good luck to the players, especially to Speedself, who is in finalist mode. Nico can also make it into finalist mode if he just wins this round. But he actually messed this one up and finds himself on second place. But his teammate Fizzouille has even messed it up more than that. So Speedself maybe with a free ticket into the grand final. We had that situation in semifinal 1 already. But Speedself being very cooled down here. and will make it by the looks of it, also clearing this transition quite nicely. And Speedself will make it into the grand final with a 48.77, which is also a good time, 0.6 away from world record. So both Soma members are knocked out, but still a great performance. Speedself and SLI are in the grand final, as well as Dani Sos and Nathan. So this will be the match.